emotional time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm good.
Are you?
No.
Fine.
It's moments like these I am glad that I am emotionally dead.
Are you? Are you really?
I ain't crying, so there's that.
You're not emotionally dead, but it takes the right thing to set you off.
You cry on the inside. You're like Applejack.
That
I'm over
sounded
here watching all of you cry like, what?
that
All
sounded forced though. Anywho,
Any hoozles. So, Raymond, Sybil, and Hoshimi, along with Utu and the are walking through the streets of Directian. It's shops are opening. There's a lot of foot traffic. People are kind of winding through. It's a bit of a misty, cloudy morning. You head over to the hospital. Raymond, you have a brief moment of hesitation, but you remembered what Princess Abigail said. They don't that's healing magic has been restricted to churches and temples.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
are you okay, Raymond?
No. That's he turns to look at Hoshimi. Is that really a question you wanna ask from me?
That's a good point. Allow me to rephrase. Are you going to be able to handle this?
Yeah, as long as there's not that any healing magic, I'll be fine. Just seeing Foxtrot around just brought some really bad memories up.
I see. Now she comes over and she surprisingly grips Raymond's hand. Will this help?
Just looks at that. You are gonna give someone a really wrong idea here, lady.
Ask me how much I care.
She
I
really
mean,
doesn't.
Triangle might get the wrong idea, but
What, are you afraid you're going to miss out on a date with a cute doctor?
no, he said Triangle might get the wrong idea. As he
Oh, I misheard you. And she blinked. She blinks and then moves her hand to his shoulder.
yeah,
Shut
that
up.
And then squeezes it. Squeezes the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Not. She just says through gritted teeth, "Shut up." Another squeeze.
Yeah, Ray is just cackling as he walks forward.
All right, so you scroll through, and you meet the receptionist. You ask her about where's Caius Valentine visitors. She directs you over, and there he is, still in still laying on the bed. It's just his eyes are closed, but he doesn't look like he's in pain.
Hoshimi smirks. I wonder if I should wake him up again like last time.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes. She's wanting a reaction.
Please don't. I don't want to wreck that pretty face.
Oh, it starts so soon. It starts so soon. Do you two need privacy?
Oh, hardly. The last time I kissed him, he punched me in the mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, unless she is exceptionally forgiving, I think all prospects are.
Be
Out of the question.
surprised. You'd be surprised. It's not too often I meet good people like you.
Oh.
But at any rate, how are you feeling?
Still feeling the pins and needles in my brain, but I think I'll actually live.
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, there is something you should see though.
Well, for that, we will need privacy, but...
No, I don't think you'll need privacy for this, but oh.
Raven with his gremlin grin on them.
You're too easy, Caius. My goodness.
Sorry, I'm slow. Yeah, I'm not the brain. It's in the Blue Eagles. I'm not the brains of the operation. I hit things really, really hard.
I know.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay. I'm getting very mixed signals on whether or not you've actually forgiven me for that.
And you shall continue to get mixed signals until I deem otherwise.
Great.
Didn't I tell you that women don't make sense?
Right. Anyways. Shylin came by.
He did?
Yeah. We talked for a little bit. He was a little miffed that he wasn't there to protect me, but
How surprising that he would be upset by that.
he does care. It's just
No, I know. That was sarcasm, dear.
gotta be careful with that. Remember, I'm not smart.
You're not stupid.
Anyways, he wrote this just in case you guys came along again.
Hmm? Does he not know how to write a complete sentence?
That's just something that he's always done. I'm used to it. He says it helps him organize his thoughts better.
Ever the migraine inducer, that man.
Yeah, well, at least he's trying to help, and who knows?
Oh.
He'll actually give us something.
Oh, I know. But that's definitely headache-inducing. Is there any I don't suppose there's any chance we could go into the Valentine home and see these old records.
I'd probably have to I'd have to get you there myself, because there has to be invitations and stuff. I have to prep my parents for your arrival.
Meaning no.
Yeah, my parents, I love them very much, but they're kind of butt kissers, and they like to mingle with people who are able to give them advantages. And he looks you up and down. No offense, but
oh no, that's quite all right.
It's like they're nice people. I mean, you know, heck, they it's like a lot of the medical supplies in this place are supplied by them.
Hmm. So Finarath.
Yeah.
I think this is some information we should probably take to Abigail.
Right. So, was that the only reason you came by?
More or less.
Hmm.
Wait, the detective did want us to see if we could talk to that chief of hers, or whatever his rank is. I don't
Oh, yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, I can barely ever keep up with that stuff. Usually it's just what makes it easy for me. I just refer to everybody as sir.
Hoshimi gets a big toothy grin. Does that mean you're gonna start calling me sir?
If I do say ma'am as well.
Oh my goodness, you are fun, Caius.
Yeah, just keep giving her ammo, don't ya?
I don't try to. It's. Ugh. I get enough of this from the Blue Eagles.
Well, now you get it from your friendly belly dancer.
You see his face turn a little red at that. He turns his head into the pillow. I think I'm wasting away a little. I'm losing conscious.
Just for one last little bit of reaction, she kisses the top of his head.
You see him tense up.
We'll be back around to see you later, Caius. I won't promise to not tease you again, because we both know that's just part of my personality.
Better get used to a triangle.
Try a what?
He calls you Triangle. I don't understand why, but Raymond comes up with nicknames.
Oh. Alright. I guess it could be worse. Alright,
yeah, it's driving her crazy because she can't figure out what I named her.
Oh, so the shoe's on the other foot now, is it?
Well, that just means I direct it towards you.
Wait, so I'm a lightning rod. Oh! Yeah, he holds his hands, he folds his arms and just like grumbles. It's just like, okay, I see how it is. Yeah, okay.
Is he sitting upward again?
No, he's not sitting upward. He's laying back in bed, just kind of like.
But he is face up again.
Yeah.
She bends over, gives him a peck on the lips, is like, let's go see this chief of Olwyn's.
Yeah, he is absolutely like frozen, and as you're walking out, you can hear him smothering himself with his pillow.
My goodness,
Suffocate yourself.
Oh my goodness, that's so easy.
You pass by one of the doctors, and they say, "Please do not sexually harass the patients."
Just teasing him a little. I won't go so far next time. It was just an open opportunity.
We're trying to keep his heart rate down. You're not helping.
That's not my fault I'm so sexy.
He looks you up. He looks you up and down as you're scantily clad. I think it is.
Are you wanting me to change my clothes, Doctor?
Okay, moving on. Takes hold of Hoshi's arms. Like, apologies about that, good dog.
No, because
move.
No, because then I would get in trouble for sexual harassment. Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have a character where I don't have to restrain my teasing.
All right. So, did Sybil want to do anything, or is he just observing?
I'd say observing is pretty. I don't want to get in the middle of any of this.
Yeah, you got Eliorin, you got me, and yeah.
Sybil's. Sybil's having a weird craving for
Popcorn.
Yeah, he's having a weird craving for heated vegetables covered in butter. And he wants to slowly put them in his mouth and slowly chew them as he observes the train wreck that appears in front of him.
I am just waiting for Raymond to drop Sybil's nickname finally at some point.
Anyway, shall we go and locate this chief of hers? Oh, Doctor, before we go anywhere, a police chief who was injured, was he brought to this hospital?
Not police chief, but it was a captain.
I can never keep the ranks straight, forgive me. Is it possible that we go visit him? I promise I'll behave.
All right. You can try.
Is he awake?
No, he's been in a coma for a while.
Well, let's go check on him anyway.
All right, so you check on, and yes, you head it, and this guy is bigger than Caius. Like you could see through the blankets that this man has very, very defined muscles. He's
Good heavens.
Yeah, he is half elf, which is equally as surprising because usually elves have more like lithe and skinny builds.
Her experience with elves primarily revolves around Adrian, so she just has seen muscled elf.
Yeah, and he is sleeping very soundly. So, what do you do?
Say Sybil.
Yes.
What do you think the odds are we'd be able to look into his mind with join pasts?
Seems pretty likely, I'd say. Is that what you really want?
It's not, but any information we can get.
Very well.
All right. So, you both put your foreheads to the captain's head, and just trying to get the thoughts and experiences, and yeah, and you both feel something. You feel his consciousness in there, and it's very, very weak. it feels like bits and pieces are missing. Though you do remember some, but though you both get this feeling. A strange feeling of heroism. Like trained heroism. You get the feeling like was springing into action. Then you feel a sort of pain around your guys' necks. It feels like something wrapped itself around your neck and it's slimy. And it feels like something was being siphoned out through whatever was being wrapped around your neck. And you release you guys release your spells because it becomes a little bit too much after that point.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Sybil, you felt that, right?
It was enlightening. Although I can't imagine most anyone else would call that comfortable.
It felt like some part of him was being drained away. Do you think he was attacked by this creature?
Perhaps. Just perhaps. Although I'm not sure how we could know for certain.
We'd better get back to the palace. The others need to know this.
I can agree with that. Lead on.
All right. So, grabbing all of that and heading back.
Motoring on.
Yes, motoring on. And all right, so heading over to College de Long. It's Abigail 7 and Flint walking through a lot of these very ornately styled buildings. Abigail looks towards Flint. By the way, there is a laboratory over here, so if you want to quickly pick the brains of a few of the scientists here, you can absolutely do that. So his eyes light up and he's running off. So. All right, so, I guess that just leaves you and me.
It's a big building. Lots of books.
Yes. Do you like to read?
I'm getting better at it.
Oh. Who's teaching you?
Everyone? No one? Everybody seems really busy these past few days. But I'm getting better, and Adrian tries, and Hoshi tries, and Flint tries.
Oh. All right. Do you like reading?
She pauses for a second. I think so. It helps me to understand words better, so I understand others better.
Well, that's always good. That's you're walking and talking. It's like Princess Abigail's. She's heading over to. You can tell that she's heading towards a specific room.
Where are we going?
We're meeting someone that I'm tutoring. I'm really gunning for. I'm really gunning for this kid to pass.
Oh, he's a student, like the ones Adrian teaches.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of like me. I'm a student.
She holds up her finger and then she just bends it. Yes, like you. So, she knocks on the door. It's me. It's me. It's the princess. Can I come in? And then you hear shuffling, like inside. It's like a little bit of clatter. And it goes on. It goes on for about a minute. He is a messy person, but he doesn't like people knowing that. It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Oh, I don't mind.
He does.
Oh. Not sure how to help with that.
All right, so he enters in. The door opens, and you see this a teenage boy, and he doesn't seem to notice that he left a towel covering most of his head. So, hey, hello there, princess. It's good to see you. And oh dear, he takes the towel off of his head. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you here for a while. It's all right. It's all right. Come in. Can we come in? Yes. So the both of you head in, and he's the little drow boy. He is looking at you, Seven, with great interest. Wow. Is this
Well?
is that? Oh, it speaks. Yes. This is Seven.
She waves.
Oh, she's intelligent. I'm sorry, I didn't see her. I'm sorry, I didn't see her. Yeah, she has one of those. Right.
Has one of those. What?
Your identification.
Oh, this dumb thing. I don't see why I have to wear it. Nobody else is wearing one.
The drow leans back. Oh, so don't like being labeled?
I don't like being treated like I'm. She kind of lowers her head. I'm not a dumb animal. But hi, yes, my name is Seven. I am not a dumb animal. And Abigail was hoping you could help us.
Oh, really? What with what exactly? Oh, well, that's we had some questions about Illithid that we were hoping that you could answer. He gets an indignant look on his face. Oh, what? Just because I'm drow, I'm supposed to know everything about Illithid? Oh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm just pulling your leg.
But her leg's on the ground.
I'm sorry, I need a moment.
Did Blissey just dumbfound Josh? Really? I'm trying to remember the last time I've actually heard him just say, "Hey, I need a moment."
That has that energy from that one SpongeBob episode. I'm going to get. It's like an anchor smashes into the side of Squidward's home. Okay, I'm going to get to the bottom of this thing. Wouldn't that be the top? Just It just has that energy. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
All right.
Don't be sorry. That was beautiful.
It was a very literal child. Anyway.
Yeah, it's the drow blinks. She's a very literal type. Yes, not quite like us artists. Yeah. But yeah, it's illithid. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Is there anything in particular you want to ask, or it's he asked you 7.
I'm kind of drawing a blank here. I'm not used to being the one that talks. Okay, run it by me again. Illithid is a demon, or
No, illithids are like the mind flayers. And
mind flares. They're or illithid things. They feed on intelligence.
Well, from what I remember, that they don't necessarily feed on intelligence per se. They feed on brains. They like brains. Like, and the thing is, like, the more intelligent the brain is, the, usually more sustenance that it gives to them. So, yeah, they'll usually, it's like they can feed on lesser brains, but it's like having, okay, how am I going to put this in something that you'll understand?
Like eating a small cookie when it's not a big meal?
Yeah, it's like comparing, like, he looks you up and down. Eating an entire horse versus a single cookie.
And her tummy rumbles at that. Yeah, that make me uncomfortable, I guess.
I mean, you could eat a lot of cookies to fill it up, but then it's just that's not, you're gonna have to get a lot of cookies rather than just one single horse. You know what I mean?
Well, she looks at Abigail. If it's so desperate, why would it matter if we baited it then? I know the note said that if we baited it, it wouldn't work, but if it's that desperate, I know when I get hungry, I feel like I could eat 3 horses.
Yeah, that is a good point. The drow raises his hand. Is there something I'm, like, not supposed to know? Or are you guys, like, fighting a mind flayer or something?
There's this really big bad monster thingy. That's what we're talking about, and it's gobbling people up. And we need to find a way to trap it.
All right. Well, if you're looking to trap something and it's too smart to fall for bait, but it's getting desperate, well, okay, so my family does come from a line of illithid hunters, and you know, I was taught some of this, but you may not like this because, you know, it's this was back in the day when drow were a little more ruthless.
She just blinks in confusion. You don't look ruthless to me.
Well, yeah, it's just, it's like back in the day, drow were very whatever works, even if it causes inordinate amounts of suffering. So take this with a grain of salt, but if an illithid hunter were in this situation, they may wait, try to starve the thing out of hiding.
And you can see her wheels turning.
And wait for it to attack someone, so it'll leave itself exposed. So you may not like this, but you may have to play the waiting game. Well, we can't play the waiting game. It's like we've been threatened to. It said that it would destroy the city within a week. I'm sorry, but that's the best I got. It's these things are hard to fight for a reason.
Abigail?
Yes,
You're a princess, right?
last I checked.
I don't like telling people what to do, but I have an idea. I just don't know if it'd be rude of me to suggest.
What?
Tell everybody in the city there's an emergency curfew. Lock everybody in their homes where they'll be safe. It'll make the monster mad and desperate, like he said. And then lure it into the trap because it's getting desperate.
There is merit to that idea. There are risks, though. I'm not saying no to this idea, because it's not a bad idea. I'm just... There may be repercussions. Like... It may shake people's faith in that we are keeping them safe a little. But that's a pretty small con to a very big pro.
What if it was a temporary curfew for 1 hour? And if it doesn't work, we don't have to do it again.
Well, that's the thing. Curfews take a lot longer than an hour to get set up. And there is also the... It will take a while to set up and to tell people that, you know, there's a dangerous lockdown. It's not impossible, but there are logistics. The drow on the bed leans forward. Honestly, that might be your best bet.
I can't think of anything else other than to go in after it, which will put everybody else at risk.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not entirely sure people will be happy that we're closing their businesses for...
One night? Just one night? And we could give them notice.
We could, but... It's a great idea, but I just know pattern recognition. I just know I'm going to get heat for it in some way. Because I'm the only royal here, and we'll see. I'm sorry, princess. It's just I wish I could help you, but give you something better. But there's a reason that the drow were so back in the day. There's a reason that they were like the way they were. They had to be that way. Otherwise, they die. All right.